Amazing people. What we're going to do now is we're going to look at some examples where we find the area of some quadrilaterals and triangles. Now, in this first example here, what we have is we have a rectangle. So before we do anything about this, what we'd like to do is we want to find the area of this, the formula for the area of this shape. So when you have a rectangle, the area is equal to the length, being L, times the height, or sometimes referred to as length times breadth, or L times B. Now, in this aspect here, what we want to do is we want to substitute the numbers into this formula. The area is going to be equal to 7 times 3. And when we calculate this, what we end up with is we are going to end up with 21, and it's going to be meters squared because we're dealing with an area here. Now, on to part B. This time we've got a triangle we're working with. Now, the formula when we're finding the area of a triangle is equal to half times the base, being B, times the height. Now, in this triangle in particular, the base, that's going to be equal to 11 kilometers. So that's this length here. And the height, that's going to be equal to 5 kilometers, being this value here. So when we do the substitution in, we're going to have A equals a half times 11 times 5. And when we calculate this, we're going to get a half times 55 when we do 11 times 5. And lastly, when we work this out, we're going to get 27.5 kilometers squared. Now, in part C here, this example, we've got what's called a parallelogram here. Now, when we're doing a parallelogram, it's very similar to how you would find the area of a rectangle in the way that we calculate it by the length times its height here. So in this case here, we've got a length which is equal to 3 centimeters, and we've got a height which is equal to 1.5 centimeters. So therefore, that means our area here is going to be the length of 3 centimeters times the height of 1.5 centimeters. So when we calculate this, that gives us an answer of 4.5 centimeters squared.